Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron. I hope you're having an incredible day or night in Jesus. We're going to be looking at some fascinating study Bibles and some other Bibles here today. So thanks so much for being with us. Join us daily. Check out our other videos. Subscribe. Hit the bell notification. And let's get started. We're going to be looking at the Spring 225 Christian Book Distributors Bible catalog. So let's jump in. We've done some other videos on this subject recently and several hundred over the years on this particular subject. So one of the fascinating Bibles is the NLT Thin Line Reference Bible Filament Enabled Edition. Now, they make it in King James, which we're primarily interested in, but they also make it in the NLT, obviously, since Tyndale's going to own the copyright for that. Now, filament enabled, this means it's phenomenal. You not only have a Bible, but using a QR code, then it takes you into another wonderful realm of study helps. So it helps you have really the best of both worlds, an incredible Bible and then a ton of study helps. Tyndale's been making great quality Bibles recently, and the filament Bibles, even if you're not into computers, I personally like them. I've done at least maybe one or two reviews of filament enabled Bibles, and just their quality is great. So in the King James, they have a thin line, soft leather look, and then a large print edition. They also make a giant print. And then the Net Bible Full Notes edition, I've done a review, done several reviews on the net, or got several coming out. Not terribly impressed with that translation. Next is the NKJV Bible Study Bible. Now this is one that really intrigues me. First of all, they kind of present it where it looks almost exactly like the Ryrie Study Bible. Let's read a little bit about it. Now it's not the NKJV Study Bible, it's the Bible Study Bible. That's the key right there. And so it has study material featuring thought-provoking questions and activities, double column format, 9.5 NKJV comfort print type, which that's going to be good type print. Discussions for small group study, personal devotions, topical guides ranging from 4 to 13 weeks on key subjects, concordance, full color maps. Of course, it's going to be by Nelson because that's who owns that copyright. So to me, God willing, maybe sometime in the future, I'll get a copy of this and do a full-fledged review on that. Another is just the Chronological Study Bible. If you followed us over the years, you know that I love chronological Bibles. There's so many various chronological Bibles out there. And I really enjoy them. The Reese, the Study Bible, I like all that. The Life Application Chronological Study Bible. These, first of all, they're from Nelson. They're extraordinarily well done. Kudos to the team up there that are maybe them and Broadman putting out, as far as mass-produced Bibles, the very best that are out there. And let's look what it has in it. Follow the events of God's redeeming work through history in the order in which they happened. Using 9.5 point comfort print, and that's true. And I've done just whole videos just on the comfort print process, where it came from, over the Netherlands, on and on, Y2K Denmark. And it has colored illustrations and places and artifacts, articles connecting Bible highlights and cultural and moral perspectives, timelines and charts. It's from Nelson, NKJV, NIV. Certainly, of course, wish it came out in KJV. Then here's the ESV Church History Study Bible. I've got a review on here. I love church history. This one is maybe not that incredible, but it's maybe not bad either. 20,000 study notes from 300 plus prominent leaders. One of my favorite study Bibles of all time, of course, is the Open Bible, and it comes in King James, New King James, and NIV. For years, Nelson and Zondervan kind of were at a standoff, and you couldn't, Zondervan couldn't do the NKJV, and Nelson couldn't do the NIV because of copyright. Now that HarperCollins owns them both, they've got some transmigration there of that. And then it also comes, it looks like it's coming in an ESV as well, NASB 1977. And then the 19 95 NASB Grace and Truth Study Bible. This is what I call the Al Mohler Study Bible. They now make it in a large print edition. I don't think it went over quite as big as they thought, with Al Mohler being as huge as he is. But I've got a review on the channel of that. Also, the new Inductive Study Bible. This would be Kate Arthur's back in the day. I think I sat next to Kate Arthur many years ago on a plane. I remember her telling me all about her deal. And that comes in ESV, NASB, again, which it came in King James. That's from Harvest House Publishers. One last one is the Spiros Zodhiastes Hebrew Greek Key Word Study Bible. This was done by Zodhiates, American Ministry to the Greek, New King James, CSB. I'm assuming it still comes in KJV as well. And I used to remember their address. We dealt with them for so many years. I think it was 1555 North Shaliford Road, Chattanooga, Tennessee. So we're going to stop there. So some fascinating study Bibles. So God bless you. Now's the best time in human history, as far as anybody can tell, for Bibles. Grab you some. See you later. Bye-bye.